Good afternoon everyone, this is Turjo and you're watching Canadian Prospect. Today I'm going to share with you how you can apply for a government funded health plan in Canada while studying as an international student. This is not a joke or a prank. I've got my health card a few days ago and I'm sure that you can get it for yourself as well. I think this is going to be a very vital information for many students who are planning to come to Canada with their spouse and children. God forbid if any of you suffers any critical injury or suffers a severe sickness here, this health card is going to protect you with all paid coverage. University students do come with a health plan, which is University Health Insurance Plan or UHIP. But UHIP only covers basic illness and accidental injuries. And you also need to pay for it. It's not free. A few days ago, I went to see a specialist doctor for a throat pain that I'm having for the last couple of months. It cost me around $300 and UHIP only covered half of it. I had to pay for the rest half. And not only that, the first half that was paid by UHIP was actually paid by me because I'm paying for the yearly premium, which is around $600 per person. So including my wife, in last year I actually paid $1,200, which is a lot of money. So just by applying a government-funded free health insurance plan, you're not just getting a better coverage, but also saving $1,200 to $1,800 a year, which is a lot of money. In this video, I'm going to take you through the step-by-step legal process of applying for an Ontario Health Insurance Plan or OHIP as an international student while studying here without having any PR. This is the best as it can get, guys. I cracked it myself and I am pretty much sure that you're not going to get this information anywhere on the internet. So don't go anywhere, stay tuned. There are some requirements that you need to fulfill before you can apply for this health plan. First of all, you must come to Canada with your spouse. Second, your spouse must be on an open work permit, which means she can come and work here full time. I've already spoken about open work permit many times in my earlier videos. Just to be very quick and short for those who are watching my video for the first time, open work permit allows a spouse of an international student to work full time in Canada. So instead of applying as a dependent of an international student, your spouse can actually apply for a work permit and also they can come here and start working for a Canadian employer. So there are many benefits of open work permit. I'm pretty much sure that you will explore that as well. So going back to the original topic, your spouse must be on an open work permit. And the third criteria and the last one is that she needs to find a full-time job with a Canadian employer after arriving in Canada. Please note here that she needs to find any full-time job. It does not necessarily need to be a permanent offering, but as long as she gets a good job with a full-time offer, you're good to go. So now that you have fulfilled all the criteria, your spouse has become eligible to apply for OHIP health plan. But now here is the fun part. Once a person who is on a temporary resident visa or on a temporary work permit becomes eligible for Ontario Health Insurance Plan, his or her spouse also becomes eligible by default. So according to the law, even though you're an international student, you can apply for OHIP because the law does not discriminate international students and does not exclude them from the list. So as long as your spouse is eligible for OHIP, you are also eligible for OHIP. Do not consider it as a glitch in the system or a loophole in the system. This is the law and you're not doing anything illegal. When I went to Service Ontario to apply for my health card, the people who worked there also initially became very confused since I'm on a study permit here. But later on, when they figured that the law supports my claim, it was very easy and eventually I got my health card. Now let's see what are the documents that you need to submit for this application. First of all, you need to submit a proof of residency. Any document that supports your proof of residency. For example, there's a list of documents that you can provide actually to prove your residency in Ontario, but the easiest one I think is the tenant agreement that you're going to have with your landlady or landlord. And also, if you're a person who is already living in Canada, and if you have a, let's say, driving license like a G1, G2 license, or Ontario photo ID card, and that's gonna serve the same purpose. The second document that you need to submit is an employment contract or a letter from the employer of your spouse that mentions the following information. First of all, the job title. Number 2 is the tenure of the contract or the tenure of the agreement. Please remember, it has to be minimum 6 months or more than that. So your spouse needs to have a full-time job offer for more than 6 months to be eligible to apply for OHIP. And the third information that needs to be mentioned is the type of the job offered. Like, is it a full-time job or a part-time job? It must be a full-time job. So let me repeat you once again the 3 information that needs to be written on the document that she will provide: the job title, the job tenure or the tenure of the agreement, and job type or the contract type, like full-time or part-time. And the third document that you need to provide is a proof of ID that has your signature on it. For most of us, it's going to be our passport. I also provided my passport and it worked well. The fourth document that you need to provide that supports the proof of relationship you're having, the conjugal relationship you're having with your spouse. For most of the people, it's going to be their marriage certificate. I also provided my marriage certificate. There is another document called Nikanama. You can also provide that. Apart from that, if you have any other legal document that supports your relationship, it's as long as it's a valid document, I don't see there will be any problem. So this is how you can apply for a government-funded health plan in Ontario while studying as an international student without having a PR. I'm not sure about all other provinces because different provinces have different laws, but I can assure you the information that I have provided in this video is 100% authentic. So this is from me today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any comment or query, please leave your comment in the section below, or you can also send me an email at this address, canadianprospect@gmail.com. Also, you can get engaged with a conversation in our Facebook page. I'll be sharing the link in the description box below. And if you're a super shy person, you can also send me some inbox messages from that page. Hope to see you again in the next video. Before that, keep on sharing, keep on supporting this channel, and stay safe, stay healthy, and take care of yourself. Take care. Goodbye.